Live on DAZN Worldwide, April 26th, Eubank Jr. versus Ben. 30 years of rivalry and hatred.
I do hate him.
All comes down to this. The next generation, a new destroyer. For family, history, legacy. Eubank Jr. versus Ben, April 26th. Buy now at DAZN.com/boxing.
A bit of breaking news from the Ring magazine and good old reliable Mike Coppinger. And we're still weird not seeing his name with ESPN. I've seen it for the longest. And it's weird seeing Mike Coppinger actually doing proper interviews now, because the only real time we ever really seen him was that, infamous moment with Bob Arum a couple of years ago at the Fury Wilder show, when a reporter was asking Bob Arum about Teofimo Lopez fighting on DAZN. Mike Coppinger interjected and basically said they wouldn't have went the purse bid if you would have paid him what he was looking for. Go look that up, what Bob Arum said to him. I ain't going to say it on here because I'll get this video demonetized, but just go and look. And he didn't say it like the way I'm speaking. He shouted it. So go and have a look at Bob Arum, Mike Coppinger and you'll see if you've not already seen it. But he is reporting that the Oleksandr Usyk Daniel Dubois rematch for the Ring magazine and undisputed world heavyweight title will now take place not on July the 12th, which was the original time, which was the original date. It will in fact take place a week later at Wembley Stadium. The fight was originally planned for July the 12th, the same day as the Ring magazine show, which is going to feature Berlanga versus Hamza Shiraz and Shakur Stevenson versus William Zepeda. So now it seems we are good to go, that fight is now a done deal. It really does. It seems like we are now a done deal on this fight. And they've moved it a week, so it's nothing. It did have me wondering, because this is not going to be a Ring magazine or Riyadh season show. Apparently it's going to be a Queensbury show, but the fact that they've moved it, that to me implies that they are going to give it the Ring magazine treatment as such, that they will probably do the grand arrivals, they will do the public work, well, they obviously do the public work, but they'll do the grand arrivals, they'll do the big spectacle of a thing, they'll make a spectacle of it, and it deserves that, quite frankly. Oleksandr Usyk, Daniel Dubois 2, it is an interesting fight. It's a fight that I don't know. It's not that I don't want to see it. I think it'll be epic. I really do. And undisputed again, happy days. The UK has an undisputed heavyweight title, undisputed heavyweight title fight, so they deserve it, definitely. Wembley Stadium, it's just, you couldn't pick a better place. But, and I go back to this, it's the rematches, for God's sakes. Oleksandr Usyk since 2020 has only fought 3 men. He's fought more than those 3 fights, but he's fought Joshua twice, Fury twice, and now Dubois twice. It's a bit much. Like, it is. I would like to see a fresh face in there. Having said that, a lot of people will be saying, actually, it is a fresh face. Because although Daniel Dubois, he has fought Oleksandr Usyk, that was 2 years ago, was in Poland. Dubois I think he'd only just started being trained by Don Charles at the time. So there was a lot of things there that Dubois, well, he hasn't got now. He's used to Don Charles now. His dad's in the corner, and he is just looking phenomenal. Like, Daniel Dubois is just looking in the zone. He's a lot more confident in himself. He's been through, a lot of adversity in certainly 2 of his last 3 fights against Filip Hrgovic and against Jarrell Miller, and he came through both with flying colours. Against Anthony Joshua, he was the underdog. I wasn't picking him to win the fight, and not many people weren't. And he was booed walking into Wembley Stadium, and it mattered literally nothing to him, and he absolutely destroyed, nearly knocked Anthony Joshua out cold in 5 one-sided rounds. Joshua maybe won a minute of those, if even a minute of those 5 rounds. So he's coming in with a great amount of confidence. It will be in the UK, so he won't have to worry about going to Saudi and potentially coming down with a virus again. So it looks all good for Daniel Dubois, and that is one thing you have to say. Like, I do think it'll probably be repeat, but it's not the same Daniel Dubois, if you know what I mean. Like, if they did a trilogy fight with Joshua, I'd be like, oh, for God's sake, here we go again. Same, different day. Same with Tyson Fury, to be honest with you. Not with Dubois. He was younger, he's changed, got a bit more experienced. It is different, and it is going to be a tougher fight for Oleksandr Usyk. Make no mistake about that. I think it'll still be the same result, but It's in the UK, and again, Oleksandr Usyk. This is the unified former undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, and once again he's going into the guy's backyard. Daniel Dubois is from London. Wembley is in northwest London. It's crazy, really. Usyk just does not care. Give him a pair of gloves and he'll fight. Doesn't matter where in the world it is. Give him a pair of gloves, he'll fight. That's the simple as the way Oleksandr Usyk is. So credit to him. People, I'm looking forward to this. July, we have big fights every month now. You do realize that? Like, it seems like every month we have a really, really, really big fight. Whether it's, this month we've got loads on, this month we've got loads on in the month of May. Absolutely bucket loads in the month of May. Wilder is back in June, and I'm sure there'll be some sort of announcement. There'll be something coming in June. There definitely will be. And then July, we have obviously the Taylor Serrano show. Jake Paul's doing that. Then we have obviously the Ring Magazine show. And then we'll have this the week later. It's insanity what is actually going on. It really is. I'm loving it. I'm in for the ride. It's been flipping amazing. And obviously May, I don't even need to go into that. There's just so much stuff. It's wall-to-wall fights. So a lot of good stuff happening. And I'm in for the ride. It's been brilliant. It's been flipping brilliant. And undisputed again. We are on the final part of the Oleksandr Usyk journey, and should he lose, this potentially could be, because it's nearly been 10 years, be 10 years come November, this could be the Klitschko Fury moment where we officially, because I would say Tyson Fury that night in Dusseldorf ushered in the era that we're coming to an end of. And 10 years is about right. And this could be Daniel Dubois ushering in. Some people already maybe feel he already did it against Joshua. Ushering in this new era against the man, against the top guy, the man of the last 10 years, Oleksandr Usyk. And I think this new heavyweight era, when it is ushered in, is going to be flipping epic. It's going to be epic. So, yeah, a lot to look forward to. July the 19th, move the week ahead. Fair enough. Make way for Hamza Shiraz and the Edgar Berlanga and William Zepeda versus Shakur Stevenson. I think it's epic. I think it's a good idea. Wembley Stadium, here we come. It won't do probably the 95,000 that Joshua did, but this I reckon Carl Froch will have another tear in his eyes when his record of 80,000 gets broke again. I think he'll be very upset. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed the video. People, smash the like button if you could. Hit subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. Until next time, peace and love.